Hello and welcome to the finals of the January 2021 DCM XMage Duel Commander Tournament. I'm Duelcaster Mage, and I am going to be bringing you all the action here as a spectator. I did participate in the tournament, but got knocked out in decisive fashion by various Esior decks, and one of those fine fellows is our upper bracket finalist, in fact. Bayboushe is playing Esior Jeska. He is the upper bracket finalist, like I said, has not lost a single match yet. And our lower bracket finalist is Grosduk, running Aminatou, who's been a staple of our tournament circuit here for many, many months. Seen the finals action quite a few times, probably 4 or 5 times. I might have lost track. But this is the first tournament we've had with Commander Legends. We did, it took a while for it to get implemented on XMage, but so January, this month was the first time all the cards were implemented and legal, and we did a regular Duel Commander, no sort of stipulations whatsoever, just standard Duel Commander. You might be watching this and thinking, hey, isn't Esior and Jeska banned? Well, yes, they just came out with a BNR announcement. I believe it was 2 days ago, Monday. But this tournament has started at the beginning of the month, so this is the last hurrah for Esior Jeska. And having played against the deck, I can tell you it is quite a fearsome opponent, fearsome set of foes to try to take on here. Oh, I can't read that. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, Bayboushe is on Esior Jeska, Grosduk's on Aminatou. Let's just go look at their lists real quick. So this Esior Jeska deck is kind of like what you'd expect. It's a very tempo-y build, a lot of counter spells, a lot of burn. We even have some just face-only burn, like Skull Crack and Flames of the Blood Hand even, which is pretty interesting. So they're trying to, Bayboushe is trying to get their opponent dead extremely quickly without any sort of life gain to stabilize with. Jeska's 0 ability is really good for that too. There's a lot of like 3 mana, 3/1 flash flying creatures like Brazen Borrower and Nimble Obstructionist that can just come out of nowhere and slam for 9 with Jeska's ability. And then it can also play like kind of a board control role with Jeska's minus ability too. I believe the word you were looking for is degenerate. Yeah, it's pretty degenerate. So, I mean, one would have to imagine that this is a pretty good set of commanders to be running right now. Let's look at the Aminatou list real quick. Pretty standard Aminatou list. Grosduk's been playing this deck for a while. He knows it in and out. Some relatively new cards I'm seeing are like Skyclave Apparition from the new Zendikar set, which can exile kind of any non-token permanent and leave them with a creature if the Skyclave Apparition dies, but you can obviously flicker that with Aminatou. And then Yorion is a relatively new card from Ikoria that can also re-trigger ETB stuff. Obviously, nuts enchantments like Omen of the Sea, Oath of Kaya, Parallax Wave, and then just tons of counter spells, discard, removal, board control, wraths, all that good stuff. So without any further ado, let's let these players, I'm just going to tell them to go ahead and start. And then I'll start spectating on XMage. This degenerate matchup. If you want to look at the decks, they're in the video description on Twitch. All right, here we go. And Bayboushe, this is best of 5, just as a reminder, best of 5 tournament. Bayboushe gets the choice of player draw because he got there from the upper bracket. And let's just make sure I can see hand cards. Sometimes this is a little buggy on XMage, unfortunately. Looks like I can see Baybouche's hand. Bayboushe is on the bottom, Grosduk's on top. Sometimes these sides flip around too, so that's a little bit annoying, but just keep that in mind. Let's see if I can only see Baybouche's hands right now. Yeah. Yeah, I might only be able to see Baybouche's hands at the moment, but we'll just do the best we can. Wow, so looks like this hand is pretty sweet. We got 3 mana sources, which is perfect. We got two ways to augment Esior: Bloodforged Battle Axe and Curiosity. Battle Axe can even be played turn 1 to not waste a mana. This one's interesting. I would not have expected this card to be played in these lists, but I think I saw multiple people playing it, so I must just be wrong. If you have a lot of extra mana, it can get pretty degenerate. You can just make copies of it and keep loading up on the bird here. It's really punchy with Esior. Is that Synapse? Is this Potato? I have like Twitch chat up, but your name is so bright green against a white batch, I can barely read it. All right, so Grosduk just plays Command Tower, says go. We get a turn to Esior out of Bayboushe, which resolves. I think this... I mean, the thing is, like, Aminatou has a lot of answers. Okay, here we go. Trial of Ambition. That's super strong. Like, Esior is normally such a pain in the ass to deal with, but this is, like, probably the best possible answer to lead with on turn 2. And really starting to... I mean... Bayboushe doesn't have any pressure. If this Vendilion Click dies, which it probably will at some point, then there's just no other threats. You can play Jeska, but Jeska doesn't do anything by herself, really. Fiery Confluence, really at its best, just ending the game. Make sure these graveyards are up. But yeah, that Trial of Ambition was super important here. Let's see when Bayboushe wants to cast this Vendilion Click. Looks like probably end of turn is end of turn, obviously, because you don't want to just have it die to Trial of Ambition. So Aminatou just he has the special like MTGO version. In case you forgot, Esper Commander. Oh wow, Wishclaw Talisman. +1, you draw a card, then put a card from your hand on top of your library. -1, you get to blink a permanent. And -6, you get to swap control of every permanent from the other player. All right, so end of turn, we have Vendilion Click coming down, and looks like targeting Grosduk. We won't get to see what card. Is it revealed? Yeah, it's revealed. Okay, we will get to see that card if Bayboushe decides to take something. Hopefully the stream's coming in pretty well. It looks like it is from my end. Yeah, so this is going to be a tough one for Esior Jeska, I think. Okay, got the Demonic Tutor out of the way. Looks like Bayboushe is getting a little mana flooded here. Are we going to see Curiosity to try to draw a card while you still can? I mean, you could recast Esior. Yeah, okay, looks like Curiosity is going to be a single blue to draw a card, assuming this Vendilion Click dies next turn. And yeah, Wishclaw Talisman is one of the best cards in Aminatou. You can Demonic Tutor over and over and over again. You just blink your Talisman and you get it back. Ooh, we're going to get a 5/1 flying Vendilion Click. The nice thing about this is that it puts a copy of Bloodforged Battle Axe into play, which is quite nice. Ooh, Zergo Bellstriker. Wow, so that Zergo is kind of nice because it protects against this Edict of the Trial of Ambition. So I'm guessing he's going to want to play that. You just can't expose your 5/1 flyer to Trial of Ambition here. So that was actually one of the better possible draws, I think, for Bayboushe. And if Vendilion Click lives, Jeska can just finish this game on the spot. Could even deal 21 damage if he goes Jeska, equip the other Bloodforged Battle Axe, swing. But I don't think that's going to be happening here. At the very, very worst case scenario, Grosduk can just Wishclaw for like Toxic Deluge, and then give the Wishclaw Talisman back to Bayboushe. Still could get it back with Aminatou later, because Aminatou can It says blink a permanent you own, then put it back into play under your control. But yeah, I wish we could see Grosduk's hand. Looks like that's what's happening here. I'm sure he runs Toxic Deluge at the very least. Balance, that's not that great, I guess. Probably just want to get Deluge or something to that effect. I think Bayboushe is just going to have to try to get Grosduk low enough where they can burn him out, because I doubt that a creature is going to be able to stick on the board. Did Jeska really have to say ×3? Nope. Nope, that was... I mean, when you're designing for multiplayer and people start at 40 life, I guess so, but that's a whole nother kit and caboodle. Wow, balance. Interesting. Why is it? Oh, is he playing around like days or something? Because now Grosduk's gonna have to discard like 2 cards here. I wonder why balance and not Toxic Deluge there. I can't really think of a good reason outside of playing around days. So Grosduk maybe was flooded anyway. It didn't really matter. 2 lands, discard to balance. Yeah, we're not pulling any punches here. We're playing with the best possible cards. This is why I did not make the finals. Let me just tell you. This is why my janky Arcalos deck did not. I'm not playing balance and 3 mana planeswalker that triples damage for no loyalty. Oh boy. So what do we do here? We've got two burn spells in hand. So well, I guess you probably want to use Wishclaw Talisman, right? I mean, it's pretty uncommon to even have this. I think you want to use Wishclaw Talisman while you can. What could they get? This is 10 points of burn. So if you could string together 5 more points of burn, that should be enough to win the game, assuming Grosduk doesn't have any life gain in the meantime. It'd be obviously better to get a repeatable damage source, but it's going to be pretty unlikely. So I think that's what Bayboushe is thinking about here. It's always tough to like think about, what you're going to tutor for before you actually start tutoring for it, because you really don't want to regret actually using this. Because not only is it 1 mana, you're giving the talisman back to Grosduk, which is very dangerous. But to be fair, like if you do nothing, like they could just flicker that Wishclaw back to his control anyway. All right, deep in the tank. So yeah, let me just take a look at this Esior Jeska deck real quick. See what kind of spells here to deal with 5 points of damage, or creatures that are kind of like sticky. True Name Nemesis is not going to really do it just because that Trial of Ambition's out there. Ooh, we're going to play Jeska first. Am I crazy for wanting to use this Wishclaw Talisman? I think. Jeska gets Spell Pierced. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because then you can't use the mana for Wishclaw Talisman. But what does Jeska even do right now? So Jeska's on the board, but okay, activating something. Okay, pinging Grosduk for 1 with Jeska. I guess that's 2 of the 5 damage we need. Well, that was a kind of not super effective turn there. So back in Grosduk's court, could play Aminatou, Flicker, Wishclaw Talisman. Oh, we're gonna play Narset. Interesting. I feel like letting Bayboushe just crack this Wishclaw again seems a little risky, but these guys know these decks much better than I do. So this Narset's promo, but I think you guys all know what Narset does. Eliminate. Okay. Narset got eliminate, which can take out Jeska. Looks like it probably will do that. Because I think maybe Baybouche's plan was to play Jeska this turn, and then talisman up a haste creature to have its damage be tripled. Okay, not going to eliminate just yet. Interesting. I guess Bayboushe knows that Grosduk has eliminate now. Also a little leery about using even cracking a fetch land. I mean, there's a lot of burn in Baybouche's deck here. So yep, a lot of options. When you factor that Wishclaw Talisman in. I guess the eliminate could be for the creature too. If you try to get a hasty creature, you could just eliminate the hasty creature. What do we have? 6 mana, which is enough for Fiery Confluence plus Incinerate. Actually, with Jeska's minus, just ending the turn. Wow. So I think I don't really understand this. It just did nothing. I guess the plan is to go instant speed double burn at the end of turn and then untap Fiery Confluence. Wait, did I count wrong? Yeah, so Grosduk cracked to fetch went to 13 from 14. Got a mental misstep, which is not so super hot. Yeah, so, but this is, okay, he wants to keep up Flames of the Blood Hand. Yeah, okay. Which actually stops the life gain for the whole turn. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. I think, though, if this was your plan, I don't know, if this was your plan, you might as well have activated Jeska to just suicide her to get the 1 damage in case Grosduk didn't crack his fetch land. I guess he's gonna crack the fetch, right? Like there's very little reason not to crack the fetch. It's pretty smart. Yep, he's dead as things stand. So interestingly, by firing off both of these burn spells in response to Ponder gives Grosduk extra information about what to keep with the Ponder. Like now maybe he wants to keep a counter spell, whereas he might not have wanted to do that before. I don't know, but I think the Flames in response to Ponder was pretty smart. Not sure about the Incinerate though, because if he finds a counter spell, I think you'd rather have Incinerate get countered rather than Fiery Confluence. Okay, what did Aminatou do? Oh, +1. Interesting. I wonder if they put a miracle card on top of his deck or something. I mean, yeah, like why not? I feel like this Wishclaw was neglected like by both players. I mean, now it's not being neglected obviously, but ooh, Force of Will, nice. Okay, that's smart. All right. Pretty safe victory here, I would say, for Bayboushe with Fiery Confluence to the face with Force of Will backup. Very smartly used Wishclaw Talisman to get that Force of Will at the very end. So just a masterclass. All right, so Esior Jeska proves how broken it is, even when we got a turn till Trial of Ambition to kill Esior. So that's pretty impressive. So Bayboushe is off to a 1-0 lead. We are doing multiple best-of-1 matches, though, because of XMage bug that kind of happens sometimes where Commander Tax carries over to the next game, even though it shouldn't, with the new partners at least. So once Bayboushe joins up, I'll be able to spectate again. Hopefully we'll get to see both players' hands this time. It's always a kind of an issue too. Maybe we'll get to at least see Grosduk's hand. So it looks like Bayboushe is still on the bottom, so that's nice. Yep, gives a chance to get the hands working again. All right, still seeing Baybouche's hand. Oh, we can see both players' hands. Perfect. All right, so let's look at Grosduk's hand first. Okay, Swords to Plowshares and Eliminate, which can't really kill Esior and Narset, so, and a bunch of lands. So if, I mean, I guess you probably still keep this, but not being able to kill Esior is pretty annoying. All right, let's go back to Baybouche's hand. Mulliganed. Oh, wow. Mulliganed once, now he's mulliganed twice, so down to 5 cards, I believe. This one looks pretty good. We got Storm Chaser Mage is another threat. Now we're deciding whether to keep. Okay, I think put a land back. Okay, so we're gonna lead with just 2 lands, but Brainstorm into fetch line is gonna be a really nice way to dig into more lands if that's what's needed. All right, Unstable Mutation, sweet card. Awesome on Esior when you have Jeska going on. We're gonna lead with the fetch land though, which I guess kind of have to do here. Let's go back to Grosduk to see what we've drawn. Ooh, Innocent Blood. Wow, that is a good draw. Really good draw. So, okay. We just passing? Just draw go for both players. Interesting. Yeah, I think you want to try to hit Esior when Grosduk is tapped out. All right. So we drew a Chain Lightning. Let's go back to Grosduk's hand. Drew Ponder, so we're going to Ponder here. Just having land drops here is going to be key. I'm kind of surprised that Bayboushe didn't keep that 3rd land in his hand when he mulled to 5. I mean, if Grosduk can afford to play around 4 spike effects, that's going to be a dead card. And it looks like, all right, Bayboushe gets the old Brainstorm into fetch, which is nice. We got Oath of Kaya though. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice one against a lot of life gain. Okay, so definitely seeing some lands here. What do we not want to keep? Oh, we did put one of the mountains back. What else? What else? What else? Maybe a Braid because it can't hit. Oh, really? Interesting. Put Chain Lightning back. Oh, and didn't fetch. Oh, okay. We wanted to draw Chain Lightning. I would have thought that a Braid would not be that great against Aminatou because it really is just a shatter. Like, outside of Wishclaw Talisman, what artifacts do we have? All right, Esior resolves. Little does he know that Grosduk has an Innocent Blood. Okay. What do we draw? Another land for Grosduk. All right, so I presume we're gonna cast Innocent Blood here. We're gonna be able to pay for 4 spike. And could even try to get another Planeswalker onto the field. Looks like we're gonna do that. Not gonna Innocent Blood yet though, maybe. This could be really risky if he doesn't go for the Innocent Blood this turn. It's not gonna work anymore because of 4 spike. Okay, you're cracking a fetch before using Narset. Yep, that makes sense. Getting Scrubland. Now we're gonna minus Narset. Let's see what we see. Eliminate's a nice new card too from M21. That's probably a staple at this point in Duel Commander. I mean, yeah, I mean, okay, Tail's End. Ooh, wow. I think, I guess he's okay with getting this force spiked rather than Narset, but to me, this almost feels more important. All right, so Esior is going to stay alive. Could see, okay. Doesn't have a land here, so you can't get unstable mutation plus Jeska. Go try to play Storm Chaser Mage. Pretty sure he wants to get rid of this Narset here. We don't want to play Royal Scions because of Narset's static ability. But Royal Scion's other +1 is quite nice too. A lot of options here. A lot of options. Could go Storm Chaser Mage plus Unstable Mutation on Esior. It's a little awkward because you had to have to attack Narset with both things to kill Narset. I don't know if... I'm assuming that Bayboushe is just okay with going face here and trying to deal as much damage and not worrying about planeswalkers too much. The other thing to consider is that Tail's End could counter Jeska on a prior turn or a future turn, and that's something to be aware of. But at least he knows about it. All right, so we're gonna go Storm Chaser Mage plus Chain Lightning. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he kept this Abrade hand off the Brainstorm, just given that there's so few targets for it. I mean, there's some of those creatures you want to be able to kill too, like some of the Aminatou creatures that have ETB stuff, but there's pretty few and far between. Ooh, Oath of Kaya, that's a solid one. That's going to take out Storm Chaser Mage, or sorry, Esior. Oh, that takes out Esior too. That's right, of course. Very, very strong solution to Esior. And going to pass with Tail's End up. Let's go back to Bayboushe. Drew Nimble Obstructionist. Okay, so he probably doesn't want to just run out any of the planeswalkers just because he knows about Tail's End of the opponent. So looks like we might have a just attack for one go with flashing in Nimble Obstructionist at the end of turn here. Wow, Swords to Plowshares, really strong. Takes out Storm Chaser Mage. Removed from the game entirely. Let's look at the graveyard too. I guess I don't know. Was the Oath of Kaya in his hand when he played Innocent Blood into Force Spike? I guess that would be a reason to like not be so concerned about that. All right, Aminatou comes down. Still leaving up Eliminate, so okay, wow, Maze of It too. Super good. Yeah, Aminatou probably has the best game against this Esior Jeska deck of cards I've seen here. So we're gonna put a card on top. I guess you just put depends if he wants to crack Prismatic Vista. Put Eliminate. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But now this Nimble Obstructionist is going to be able to hit Aminatou down. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with putting Eliminate down. I guess the reasoning is you want to you let the Parallax Wave is just like such a game ender, but all right, I didn't see what Bayboushe drew for the turn. All right, Unstable Mutation on Nimble Obstructionist. Pretty nice because it will keep it alive a turn even from Oath of Kaya, if that, if Grosduk recasts Aminatou or something. And I think you have to hit Aminatou here, right? Parallax Wave is going to be a problem, but he doesn't know about that. This Abrade just seems like such a do-nothing card. All right. So, punished a little bit for putting that Eliminate on top of the deck. I don't want to activate Prismatic Vista yet, because I think Eliminate is a good one right now. All right, Parallax Wave comes out. That's going to be really strong. Just the fact that Grosduk's at 19 life right now just seems really, really good. Can hold up Mazavith. Oh my gosh. Mazavith, eliminate Tails End and Parallax Wave. That's insane. And you don't even really have to use Parallax Wave right away. Let's see what Bayboushe draws. Island, okay. I mean, he's going to be able to leave up Tails End pretty much the whole rest of the game, I would have to imagine. So you just got to have to cast something into it at some point. So I expect we're just going to see this thing Mazavithed, because this unstable mutation will end up killing the Nimble Obstructionist eventually. It gets +3/+3, but at the beginning of upkeep of enchanted creature's controller, put a -1/-1 counter on it. So just maze that for a few turns. Good to go. Parallax Wave protects you against haste creatures. Yeah, really nicely set up here. Aminatou just needs a way to win now. Right at the, I guess there's missing two things: any sort of card advantage engine, or a way to just win the game. So this could be a bit of a slog here. All right, so let's go back to Bayboushe. Maybe you just play Jeska here, see if, and just take the bait for. I would probably just play Jeska. Oh wait, they both have Tails End. That's right. Okay, I missed. That's what I missed. I was seeing Tails End from the other guy's hand, but I didn't really process that. It was also Bayboushe drew it, so they both have Tails End. So let's see if Grosduk wants to pull the trigger and Tails End the Jeska. Really not much to worry about here. Just gonna let Jeska resolve. Guess that makes sense. And we're gonna ping for 1. Ping for 1. Nice. All right, so Parallax Wave loses a counter. Let's go back to Grosduk. Draws Remand. Pretty nice. Still needs a way to like get some engine going here. Get some sort of win condition on the board. But control the game is pretty firmly in Grosduk's favor. Okay, so let's go back to Bayboushe. Sprite Dragon is the draw. So, yeah, this is a really tough one because you know creatures could just die to Parallax Wave. You got Mazavith, we got Aminatou coming down, Flickering Oath of Kaya. Lots of stuff to worry about. I think Grosduk is waiting for getting one. Yeah, he's gonna want one more mana source before recasting Aminatou for 5, because he wants to leave the counterspell plus the eliminate up. All right, we're gonna cast a Sprite Dragon here. Cute little guy. Size of a Pixie, Rage of a Hellkite. So I don't even know if. Okay, we're gonna triple the damage from Sprite Dragon, and in response, Parallax Wave that thing. Just trying to. That's pretty smart to try to like spread the damage out between the two things, because this is gonna get Mazavithed. Yeah, Grosduk really doesn't want to use Parallax Wave on this because Unstable Mutation will just take care of it. Basically, he's just wanting to get another land. Okay, there's another land. I think he's going to probably play this Watery Grave untapped and then cast Aminatou. Yeah. There we go. Let's see what's going on here in the Discord. All right. So Tails End is going to counter Aminatou, and I assume that's going to get remanded here. Yep. That's pretty brutal because Tail's End is pretty narrow. So yeah, that's going to be really, really strong. All right. Wait, what happened here? Did he? Oh, he remanded his own. Oh, he remanded his own Aminatou back to his hand. Interesting. Yeah, I guess he can afford to do that, actually. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Bayboushe draws Island. Okay, we got an opening here for Royal Scions to get into play. That will at least allow a loot that would let him discard the kind of useless Braid here. I don't really see anything better to do. What is Royal Scion's ultimate? Because that does seem potentially doable. Draw 4 cards when you do Royal Scions, deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. I think you just play Royal Scions and loot here, don't you? Gonna triple the damage from Nimble Obstructionist, which is gonna get Maze of Iths, of course. Playing very, very tight technical play here. Don't wanna let your opponent screw up, I guess, is the name of the game. Can close that window. All right. Oh, we're gonna play Esior. Interesting. Interesting. Is that better than... Because, like, this Nimble Obstruction is just going to die. Huh. I would have thought to play Royal Scions, but I'm probably wrong here. So what's the goal with this Esior? Just get another creature out? Like, I don't really... Like, this Parallax Wave, or... You could even just, yeah, I guess you want to get the Parallax Wave flickered so it doesn't, I guess it actually stays in play a turn, huh? So you could just flicker Oath of Kaya to kill Esior. And then, nope. Interesting. We also have, so now, Gifts and Givens in our draw for Grosduk. A lot of options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 available mana. So many decisions. I mean, I assume, like, I don't really understand activating that Parallax Wave there, but I got players are having a little discussion. Oh, I think what Bayboushe is deciding whether to put Esior in the command zone or not. All right, so okay. Esior goes back to the command zone. Interesting. All right, Parallax Wave comes back, so that'll bring back Sprite Dragon. Yeah, that's rough. I really don't quite understand the playing Esior that last turn, but maybe there's something I'm missing. Just because the Royal Scions would just be some sort of way to dig through your deck and get rid of some of these useless cards you're drawing. Just keeps playing cards. I mean, now you're playing Royal Scions directly into Tail's End, but at the time, Grosduk was tapped out. neither of these decks particularly easy to play against. All right, Jeska is going to triple the damage from Sprite Dragon. Oh no. Jeska's gonna suicide. Suicide to Plink, Aminatou, and Grosduk for 1. Interesting. I mean, Aminatou can... Are we going to recast Jeska? That could be a play. I have no idea what's going on. Nope. I mean... Oh wow, Oath of Kaya triggers too. Ugh. Oh, that's brutal. I don't really understand. Yeah, I don't really understand the point of that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I would have played Royal Scions. I guess now this is to like clear away the Tail's End. I mean, I feel like Grosduk has like a pretty impenetrable control over this game, but still, like I said, no actual card advantage, no actual card draw engine. So Grosduk, I don't really see. Okay. Okay. All right, that's pretty smart actually. So killing Jeska, recasting Jeska, minusing Jeska again. Okay. I dig it. There's so much play to these cards. I don't even see all the lines, but that's good to keep in mind. All right, so now Aminatou costs 7. That's starting to get pretty significant. All right, gifts ungiven. What are we gonna get here for Aminatou? I honestly, hopefully he was thinking about this during the turn. Jeska has. I wonder if Jeska only has 1 loyalty. I thought you just had to minus Jeska once to deal the last point of damage to Aminatou. I thought it came into play with 4 counters. I thought this should be at 3 now, but I guess I must have missed something. All right. I'm not a big fan of these cards that take forever to resolve. Because, like, Grosduk plays Gifts Ungiven, spends some time to pick up 4 separate cards out of his whole deck, and then Bayboushe has to agonize over which cards to put in which piles. This and Factor Fission are not my most favorite designs. So Savine's Reclamation is like super sweet card to get in the gifts pile though. Super sweet. All right, so Savine's Reclamation goes to the graveyard. So Savine's Reclamation could be flashback, getting Teferi and Narset into play. Wow, okay, now we have our card advantage engines in play. So now I think this should probably be the nail in the coffin. And Bayboushe only has a Braid and Royal Scions. That's not even going to be close to enough to compete here. All right, Skyclave Apparition comes into play. And with Parallax Wave out there, he's going to be able to kill even the token if the token disappears. It's going to take out Jeska. So Jeska. I wonder if he puts it back into the command zone if it still gets a 3/3. Guessing not. Okay, so and we're going to be able to leave up. Oh wow, Wishclaw Talisman. Yeah, this game's probably over. Memory Lapse and Tail's End. Okay. Let's see what Bayboushe needs a miracle here. Spire Bluff Canal, I do not think that qualifies as a miracle. Man, Savine's Reclamation's so good. Gifts and Given is so good. Wow, that was just complete and utter buffoonery. All right, finally we get the Royal Scions being cast. Will it run into Tail's End? Or Memory Lapse? Or Memory Lapse into Tail's End? Here's their, yeah. I should tell them to put some more time on their clock. Yeah, I'll let them play it out. They could play faster anyway. Draw a card, discard a card. Oh, Royal Scions just resolves. Interesting. I guess Eliminate can take care of it too. What do we pitch the Spire Bluff Canal? Let's draw another land. So we're getting a little... Continue to be flooded. I'm going to play the land anyway. Because I think recasting Jeska is like... I don't know, maybe the only answer. Not even attacking with Sprite Dragon. Alright, in a turn we're going to eliminate Royal Scions. So that didn't really accomplish much. Parallax Wave goes down to 3 fading counters. Ooh, wow, big Teferi. Jeez, I can't believe Bayboushe is not thrown in the towel yet, but maybe this will be the maybe this will be enough reason. Interestingly, a Braid finally has a target. Okay. All right, that'll do it. All right, so 1-1. That was quite an epic game. We are tied up here at the Metrodome and going to game 3. Really interesting match between those two things. I think Aminatou pretty much had the game on lockdown that whole time. And just like the combination of like Innocent Blood, Oath of Kaya, Maze of Ith, Parallax Wave, just so many answers that don't care about Esior's hexproofitude. Hopefully we can see both players again. Oh, okay, so XMage decided to flip the spots of the players, so Grosduk is now on the bottom. Maybe only can see... dang it. Maybe I have to do it on their turn. Oh. Okay. I think I figured out how this works. It's kind of embarrassing that it took this long. Okay, so it looks like both players kept their full hands. Grosduk has Preordain, which will hopefully set him up nicely for future turns. Let's look at what Bayboushe is working with. All right, so he does actually have... Why did that flip? I thought he had a land that, like, the pathway land. Maybe not. A few threats here: Snapcaster Mage, Nimble Obstructionist. Okay, we did see that Lava Guide pathway. Get Esior down. Let's see what Grosduk's answer to Esior is. Wow, plenty of things. Balance, Palace Jailer, and Parallax Wave all work. But my guess is we're just going to see land, pass, Tail's End. Oh, we're just going to balance. Oh, this is actually pretty good because it forces Bayboushe to discard a card too. Pretty strong. Kill target Esior, make them discard a card. Grosduk discarded, or sorry, Bayboushe discarded, I think, an island? Yeah. All right. I'm not going to play anything. I'm going to flash a Nimble Obstructionist here, it looks like. Let's go back to Grosduk. Oh, Deadly Rollick. passing the turn and can't do anything about Nimble Obstructionist, so that'll actually get in for 3 damage, I think. But if he tries to play Jeska, then Tail's End will take that out. Looks like that's what's going to happen here. Sure, we're going to see a Tail's End. Does he have another 4th land? Yeah, Tail's End there. Does he have a 4th land for Parallax Wave? He does. All right, so that's 3 damage. That's something. It's hard to get damage against this Aminatou deck. So we're going to get like a come to play tapped land. Yeah, Watery Grave. That makes sense. Supreme Verdict too. Jeez, just all the answers. Is this the turn to play Palace Jailer? It's a little risky. It's a little risky against haste creatures. Because if you lose Monarch, you're just basically never getting it back. But I'd be tempted. I think he's probably gonna. Oh, he's gonna do it. Okay. I think it's gonna pay off here too. Bayboushe does not have any haste creatures at the moment. All right. Bye-bye, Nimble Obstructionist. And looks like Bayboushe is getting a little bit flooded here. The Monarch. Let's see what Grosduk draws. Sunken Ruins. Okay. Continuing to make land drops is pretty nice. All right. So Bayboushe draws Brainstorm and immediately regrets cracking that fetch land at the end of Grosduk's turn. What can we do here? Snapcaster Mage has no targets. I guess you could flash in Snapcaster Mage. You could Brainstorm. On their turn, you could Brainstorm, flash Snapcaster Mage in, Brainstorm again, and then crack back, try to get the Monarch back. It's actually pretty good. Pretty good plan here. I don't really see anything better. I guess Brainstorming now kind of makes sense in case you draw like a Flying Haster, which there are a couple. All right. Ooh, Fetchland is pretty good. Fetchland is really good, actually. Yeah, so now on Grosduk's turn, that's so perfect. You can do Brainstorm again and then crack a fetch. Snapcaster Mage, Brainstorm, crack a fetch. Okay, looks like Grosduk draws another land. So if he plays Parallax Wave, he will be protected against this Snapcaster snapping the Monarch back. But yeah, I guess Parallax Wave is probably the safest thing. Gotta be a little worried about like counterspells, I suppose, because Bayboushe has 4 mana untapped, 4 cards in hand. Let's see what he decides to do. Like casting Aminatou doesn't seem that effective. All right, maybe I'm wrong. I guess he also can Deadly Rollick too. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can Aminatou plus and then crack Arid Mesa. Man, Tail's End getting a lot of action this game. Wow. So no attacks from Palace Jailer. Pretty heads up play. Pretty heads up play by these guys know what they're doing. Yeah, not attacking the Palace Jailer. Super smart here. Gonna prevent Snapcaster Mage from just coming in and getting the Monarch back. I don't think you want to play Snapcaster Mage, do you? I guess you could do, because then you can play Jeska still. Clear out the Palace Jailer. And wow, Fatal Push was drawn off of Monarch. That was so key. Wow. Absolutely insane. Oh yeah, Bayboushe is really in trouble now. No threats. I guess you could replay Esior. I mean, what else are you gonna do here besides replay Esior? Hold up Spell Snare. Yeah. Replay Esior, hold up Spell Snare, and then next turn play Unstable Mutation. Grosduk draws Duress. Ooh, wow, pretty good. Pretty good. Not my favorite Art of Duress, but I'll allow it. At least these guys aren't using too many promo cards. Yeah, I could play around Spell Snare all day long too. What do you take here? I guess you just take Flames of the Blood Hand? Like, you're really not scared of Unstable Mutation, I don't think. Yeah, Monarch is just... I don't see this Monarch going anywhere anytime soon. What do we take? Flames of the Blood Hand, as I suspected. Man, drawing Fatal Push off the Monarch was just absolutely nuts there. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, Parallax Wave is just so good against this deck too. Can't even be really interacted with. Gonna proactively take out Esior. Guess that, why not? Esior is put back into the command zone, so that was effectively a removal spell. Ooh, we're gonna attack with Parallax Jailer. Getting a little feisty here, but it makes sense. With Parallax Wave out, you're a lot safer. Go back to Bayboushe. Bloodforged Battle Axe. Not really what I don't know. I'd be tempted to just concede here. I don't see a way back into this game. Give it a try. He can even save his own Palace Jailer with Parallax Wave. Why -3? Why would you -3 Jeska instead of -2? I'm confused. Can someone explain that to me if anyone's watching? I guess he wants it to be at 1, so you could kill it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Naturally drawn Temporal Mastery. Wow. What a miracle. What a miracle. This card advantage. This card advantage is too much. All right, so can we play Aminatou still? I'm trying to think. Let me look. Got Underground River. Yeah, I believe we can recast Aminatou. That's completely insane. Completely insane. And I think they could also put another thing into the Palace Jail. Okay, we're gonna flicker Parallax Wave. Get Palace Jailer back. Oh, there's nothing because okay. It just, yeah. But we're gonna be able to attack Jeska dead tier 2. And he gets an extra card from Monarch. Wow. Wow, Mystic Sanctuary. Which can get back an instant or sorcery. Oh, Celestial Colonnade too. Okay, we have plenty of win conditions now. Plenty of win conditions. Activating Aminatou's +1. Kind of missed what card got put back. Probably something that Narset can draw. And we have Deadly Relic. Just everything. Wow. Got it all. All right, what's Narset gonna hit? Oh, was it? I forgot. I think it was something. I think we'll probably see the card he put back, at least. No, it was Wishclaw Talisman. Jeez. Oh, poor Bayboushe. Poor Bayboushe. This is just a beating. How have you not scooped yet? Gifts and given. Oh man. All right, let's see. Let's see Baybouche's hand. Did you draw anything? Mental misstep. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. All right, Grosduk takes a 2-1 lead. Grosduk with Aminatou. Really well played. Aminatou Master. Okay, so 1 game away from Aminatou Domination, even being on the draw. Yeah, so the key the key to spectating is to request hand cards on whoever's turn it is. Ooh, Commander's Plate. This is a cool one. I still think a lot of the Aminatou things get around that, but it does stop something like Parallax Wave, Oath of Kaya. Yeah, this is really strong card from Commander Legends. All right, let's take a Creeping Tar Pit. Nice. Wow, we have. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I guess he played this Creeping Tar Pit because he assumed that Esior was going to be the play. Oath of Kaya would be an answer to this, but it kind of depends if Bayboushe equips Commander's Plate or not here. And I think if Bayboushe equips Commander's Plate, that might just be game. Let's see if I feel like with 2 mana untapped, it feels like you'd rather just equip Commander's Plate here, not run into a counterspell. That would be my thinking. And there's very little like instant speed sack a creature. Like I don't think Liliana's Triumph is played in this list or anything like that. So yeah, I'd be super tempted to just equip this Commander's Plate here. No, not gonna do it. Interesting. Wait, we're gonna play Royal Scions maybe? But that doesn't really make. Oh, we're just gonna do nothing. I don't really understand that. Why would you do nothing? All right, Thoughtseize. I think if you would have just equipped that Commander's Plate, that would have been game over. Couldn't be bounced by Teferi. Couldn't be hit by Oath of Kaya. Can't be hit by Parallax Wave, Palace Jailer. Anything white or black. And like Snapcaster Mage. Okay. You guess that's something? Yeah, I don't understand. I understand not equipping that Commander's Plate. So, Snapcaster Mage is just a straight up 2/1 flash. I assume Thoughtseize is probably going to take out Royal Scions, something like that. I mean, Bayboushe would definitely benefit by seeing Grosduk's hand, but I don't know if there's a good way to do that outside of Gitaxian Probe. Blue-red. Okay. Grosduk just has so many cards in hand here, so many resources. What got taken? Royal Scions, okay. No, wait. I didn't look at the graveyard. It was Royal Scions, okay. Alright, let's see what... Alright, now we're going to equip... Still pretty good. Kind of surprised Grosduk didn't just go for Oath of Kaya there. So now he's kind of... Now he kind of needs a Wrath. Nothing really of relevance. Bayboushe just has to pray that at least one of these creatures lives. Yeah, I think given that Grosduk knew about this Commander's Plate equip potentiality, I don't really understand not playing Oath of Kaya. I guess he wanted to keep up the counter spells, but like, what's your answer to Esior with Commander's Plate? Like, oh, I'm gonna burn our own Snapcaster Mage to fizzle Oath of Kaya's ability. Nice, get an extra get that extra value here. Having second thoughts about this, perhaps? Okay. Oath of Kaya. Baybouche's Oath of Kaya is a beast. Yeah, Oath of Kaya is one of the best cards. One of the best cards in Aminatou. So Bayboushe does not know about the spell Pierce in Grosduk's hand, but playing Jeska could still play around. Yeah, still could have 2 to play around spell Pierce. That's got to be game, I think. Yep, just pay 2 and swing with a triple powered Esior. Yeah, I think this game was lost. All right, 2 and 2. All right, we're full count. We're gonna have to decide it in a final game. Good one, good one, good one. Lots of interesting decisions here. All right, looks like Bayboushe is on top, Grosduk's on the bottom. Jeska, so I guess the Thoughtseize, yeah. I mean, it's so scary to not know what Esior Jeska has in store for you. So I can see wanting to Thoughtseize there, but like the commander's play is right on the board. All right, it looks like Grosduk mulligans down to 6. Actually, they both decide to mulligan. Let's see if I can see one of their hands at least. All right, we're seeing Grosduk's hand has a Maze of Ith, which is insanely good. Eliminate and Miscalculation. Very, very good. Very, very good hand. I won't be able to see Baybouche's hand, I don't think, until it's his turn at the very earliest. But still deciding whether to mulligan down to 5 or keep 6. What's it going to be? Everything is riding on this decision. Had a tough... Kept 6, but had a tough decision what to keep there. Ah, crap. It's not letting me see Baybouche's hand. Ah, come on. Oh, wow. Stifle the fetch land. Good old-fashioned stifle the fetch land. That is strong. That is strong. I guess that might have been worth playing around. You see, both players can see the list. There comes Esior, which gets spell snared. Both 1 blue mana blowout counter spells. All right. Yeah, we got a game here. Grosduk is gonna play Polluted Delta, pass the turn. This time not fooling around, doing the fetching while the opponent's tapped out. Pretty smart. I wish I could see. I really wish I could see Baybouche's hand. They really need to. They need to fix that. Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Need one more mana source to cast Jace. Does he have the combo with this? And does he have any combos with this, or is it just a value Jace? I don't remember seeing this. Demonic Consultation. That's what it is. Okay. Yep. I'm a little out of touch with the format if you guys haven't been able to tell. Okay. Bayboushe. Have no idea what's in his hand. We're going to recast Esior. That might get miscalced. Or we're just going to maybe hold Miscalculation and use Maze of It to deal with it. But Bayboushe is pretty thrilled that resolves. I feel like we're gonna probably cycle Miscalculation here. I don't know. It seems weird to do to waste all this mana. Not sure exactly what Grosduk's thinking here. Just gonna, yeah, okay. Guess we have Mazavith to deal with that. Gonna wait for something better to miscalculate. Gonna play Aminatou. Aminatou, but not gonna be able to get any card advantage here or card selection. Just kind of rearranging some cards between hand and library. That Stifle ended up being pretty relevant here. You're just getting an extra mana out ahead on the draw. Ooh, Innocent Blood. Nice. All right. Still can't see Baybouche's hand. So we're flying in the dark. I guess that makes up for the first game where I couldn't see Grosduk's hand. So Jeska not really going to be able to do much. I think the number one priority here is trying to get this Aminatou off the board. Five mana, 5 cards in hand. Balance would be pretty insane right now in this juncture from the Aminatou player. Bayboushe says, I miss Wasteland. Oh, man, yeah. You and me both, brother. Been running Tectonic Edge in some of my decks. I think it's... that might be a mistake. It's no Wasteland, that's for sure. Okay, Jeska out. Does not use any loyalty abilities yet, though. Could suicide herself to get Aminatou down to 1 loyalty, but that doesn't really do exactly what he wants here. Deal 2 damage to Aminatou and 2 to Grosduk. All right. Oh yeah, Jace is a redraw, but not having lands here is pretty rough. I'm kind of wondering if Bayboushe might have wanted to cycle that miscalculation. Ooh, still not a land. Yeah, I mean, there's some uncastable stuff here. It's unfortunate. Is there any point to playing Innocent Blood right now? Looks like it. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. Still holds up Miscalculation, but not Eliminate, importantly. Did not have a second black source. Not Eliminate or Fatal Push. So Bayboushe cracks Fetch in response. Is he going to counter the Innocent Blood to keep Esior alive? Could be worth it if he has another creature to get around Mazavith eventually. Probably whatever Bayboushe plays next turn is going to get countered by Miscalculation. We're deep in the tank, though. Nope, Esior just dies back to the command zone. And ooh, we both had miscalculations. And Bayboushe decides to cycle his. Interesting. Ooh, Gataxian Probe, that's a nice one. All right, so that's super huge information. I think, given that, Grosduk's going to definitely want to cycle his own miscalculation. because it can be so easily played around now. That would at least be my thinking. Plus, Bayboushe has 6 lands. Let's see here. Jeska suicides to plink Aminatou in the face for 1. Just having the ability to do that in recast is so insane. Replay. Huh. Must have Force Spike or something. Because he's playing right into miscalculation. Kind of got to go for it here. It's got to be a Force Spike. Misdirection. Okay. That's pretty costly. Misdirection can redirect the target of the counterspell to itself. And then fail to pay 2. Jeska, I mean, I guess Jeska, yeah, no, Jeska can finish off Aminatou. That's pretty strong. And Aminatou is like going to be hard to recast because Grosduk is stuck on 3 actual mana sources. That Stifle ended up being super, super relevant. Yeah. All right, this game kind of took a turn here. I think Bayboushe might be favored now. It's all about that Mazavith, though. I think if he can somehow overpower the Mazavith, might have a shot here. And Jeska can even be replayed if Bayboushe has another land for 7 for the 3rd time. Just keeps getting more and more powerful. Completely nuts card. The last hurrah of Jeska Esior. All right. I really wish I could see Baybouche's hand, but we cannot, alas. Just recasting Esior now. Well, I mean, doesn't really get hit by any of these cards that he saw off of the Gitaxian Probe. I don't think he saw. I don't think he saw Treachery, but I think he saw the other 3 cards off of the Gitaxian Probe. I could be wrong. Deathly Rollick. Oof. Oof. Even that's not good. Yeah, just Grosduk can do nothing, but at the same time, Bayboushe needs another threat here to do anything. But even that dies to Eliminator, Fatal Push, unless it's something extremely special. Zergo Bell Striker. Oh, we're gonna dash Zergo Bell Striker. And probably triple the damage from Esior to mix up the damage sources. Mazavith can only stop one of them. I'm sure. I would guess Zergo gets fatal pushed here. Yeah, that makes sense. It's so hard to push damage through against this Aminatou deck. Bye bye Zergo. Amazing of it. Amazing if. What how many creatures this deck? That's right. This deck actually only runs 17 creatures. This Esior Jeska deck here. All right. Not actually doing much. Must have a lot of reactive spells. Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay. Might as well cast that. I mean, Aminatou has a lot of ways to go before they're in a position to actually win this game. You get to finally see Baybouche's hand here, which is nice. Mage is a huge deal in this matchup. Mage has really made its presence felt. Whoa. Commander's Plate, Jite, Force of Negation, and Into the Royal. Yeah, probably gonna take the Commander's Plate here, I would guess. I don't know. What did he take? Oh, the Force of Negation. Yeah, Commander's... I mean, Mazavith even stops Commander's Plate, too. Huh. Mazavith's just so insane. Just infinite time. Ooh, bouncing your Jeska. I like it. What if we can't even eliminate that in response? That would have been interesting. We're just gonna win through like Jeska minusing a bunch. 5 loyalty. We're just gonna slam, keep slamming to the face with Jeska. I mean, it might get the job done. Might get the job done. As crazy as that sounds, because Jeska can also Omen of the Sea. All right, finally we got some card selection here for Grosduk. He's gonna need to dig for a land. Honestly, he needs more help than a land. Is this Mazavith really kept him in it, but it's looking a little rough. So why didn't Bayboushe also play Commander's Plate and Jute there? Just holding on to Commander's Plate and Jute for some reason? Ooh, drew the Terminus. Yikes. Did he not oh, I see, there's a Brazen Borrower. Did he not see not see a single land with that Omen of the Sea? That's pretty wild. I would have thought a land would have been much more useful there. Must not have seen a land. So I think what is just gonna triple Esior's damage, and then that puts Grosduk down to 3, and that's like down to 4. That's within burn range. Still can't see. We could also play Commander's Plate. Commander's Plate GT. Actually, if you play Commander's Plate on Esior, you can kind of triple the damage with Brazen Borrower. That puts Grosduk to 3, and then all your bolts are pretty live then at that point. I already saw Into the Royal Force of Negation, so we're basically... GT is one of the last 3 cards in his hand. So Jeska targeted Brazen Borrower. Maze has got to stop Brazen Borrower, but then Grosduk goes down to 3. Can eliminate the Brazen Borrower. That should stabilize, but then, oh, wow, Temporal Mastery off the top. It's a miracle. Not the most insane Temporal Mastery, but it's basically like draw a card. unless Bayboushe. Oh yeah, I was gonna say he must have had a counterspell because that's game, I think. Wow, that's insane. That's game because yeah, Grosduk just got mana screwed too much here. If he had 1 more mana, I could eliminate, but couldn't find mana even after Omen of the Sea. Pretty wild. GG's, well played. So, in a fitting week in which Esior Jeska got banned from the format, Esior Jeska takes down the last possible tournament. Congratulations to Bayboushe on a very well played 3-2 victory here in the January finals with quite an absurd deck. I can't believe some of those games that he pulled out. It looked like Aminatou had such a grip on the game, but like combination of burn and some equipment, Commander's Plate being a big deal, did the trick. So yeah, let's wrap this tournament up. Let's see who got 3rd and 4th and all that good stuff. And yeah, I think the biggest question I have for the players, maybe we'll ask in the Discord, is like that Oath of Kaya, the like non-equip of Commander's Plate, and then the non-casting of Oath of Kaya in game 4, I believe it was, to take out Esior, ended up being like a huge deal. If my page wants to load here, maybe they've already reported it. Let's refresh. Yep, super interesting as always. Lots of decisions, lots of tight play. just amazing to me how you can use Jeska to just keep the damage flowing. Suicider, Recaster. It's an incredible card. All right. So Bayboushe wins it 4-0, never dropped a match with Esior Jeska. Grosduk gets second place with Aminatou, Dacer. I don't know. I forgot what Dacer and Danzir. I think Danzir. Oh no, I forgot honestly. But congratulations to everyone who participated. I'm probably in last place. Yep. Nice 0-2 with Arkelos, which is swiftly got retired. But yeah, another great tournament. And if you guys want to sign up for the next one, you still got a few days. QQ is going to be running at this time, but the link is in the video description, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. You can go check that out. And it's just going to be another like normal Duel Commander tournament for February. But Esior and Jeska are banned. Fire Blast is unbanned. So those are the changes compared to this month. And yeah. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.